Next up is the RadialView solver. If you've used the Holo toolkit, you may be familiar with the tag-along script. This does something similar, but it also has more control. So in a new scene, we're going to add the standard mixed reality toolkit components and ensure we have a profile selected. I'm then going to add a prefab. It's a user interface prefab. Since this is often one of the components that you'll want to follow you around, in order to have the menu move together, we're going to add the solver components to the top level parent object. In this case, it's called UI. We'll add a solver handler as normal, and then also a radial view. In this case, we want to use the head as the track target type, since we know it has a continuous presence and it's the best measure of understanding what is in view. And with that, we should be able to test it. We're also using smoothing for this game object, and the current reference direction is facing world up. We can see that the menu does follow when we use the W, A, S and D keys to move around, and when we turn, it stays within the field of view, horizontally and not quite vertically. Most of the radial view's properties are pretty self-explanatory, but I would encourage you to play around with them and find out what works best for your application. Now we're going to move on to the next solver, which is surface magnetism.